Alright, welcome to Moonstone Island. This is a cute farming slash Pokemon slash card battle game, as I understand. Seems to be a mashup of all sorts of different genres. I haven't played this game before, and I really don't know very much about it, aside from the Steam page, which is not much. The intro, there's a little startup sequence with a beautiful animation. It was gorgeous. This title screen's gorgeous. I love this music. And weirdly nostalgic for the fact that there's a little Square Enix-style JRPG finger on the menu. I don't know if that does anything for anybody else, but it makes me kind of happy, so... there's almost no options to speak of. It just says toggle full screen and language, so no sound settings, no VSync, no resolution, just full screen. Not my favorite way of doing an options menu, I'll be honest, but I'll look past it, I suppose. We'll see how the game is, of course. Let's try it. Oh, right in. Wakey, wakey, sleepy bones. That must be Father. He kind of looks like a grown-up Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. I know it's your last day at home, but that doesn't mean you can skip your chores. Come over here and give your old man a hand. Why won't I give my old man a hand? Oh. I was expecting tile-based movement, and it's actually not. It's not even grid-based. I can move in an analog fashion, even with the D-pad. We seem to be on a floating sky island, which, I was a little worried I could fall off. This must be Moonstone Island, if I'm guessing correctly. Oh, I've discovered a lily pad. Father, would you like a lily pad? So first off, these crops need harvesting. What, these flowers? You could be in for a very long journey out there. After all, you'll get to decide which island you choose to become your new home. I get my own island? I don't even have to be a billionaire for that? I don't want you leaving home empty-handed and hungry. Well, you'd be a bad father if you did that. Right then, roll your sleeves up and let's get these crops harvested. What if my arms are cold? Oh, and could you also grab that lily pad on the shore? Oh, I'm so far ahead of you, you don't even know. It's time to grow, but not over there. Flax flower. And stone fruit. X2. Let's go over the basics again. Useful plants. Remember what I taught you. Flax is good for taming spirits. That's the one that looks like little purple flowers. Stone fruit, this big round lad, is best for restoring stamina. Oh, he's a big round lad. And lily pads have healing properties. They taste awful, though. Yeah, I hear they're very bitter. I've only eaten a few dozen lily pads in my day when I used to go down to the pond, and I would just eat everything I could see. That's when I found about nature's corn dogs and how they're deep fried, but they're not quite good without mustard. All these plants are spring crops, so oh, be careful, they'll bounce away. So keep an eye out for useful plants in other seasons. Good job. Lesson 2, harvesting seeds. Do you eat them as a pastime activity? You'll need seeds to grow more of the same plant. Father, how young and stupid do you think I am that I don't know about seeds? If you want to get seeds, you'll have to cut down the plant. Use your scythe to harvest seeds. It's just a flower, Dad. I could just pick it with my freaking pinky. I could just loop around and lift it up. Even wild ones. That was a film, wasn't it? Wild Ones? I seem to remember something with wild in the title being like the, oh, we're too young to watch this when we were like 13. Wild Things, yeah, that was the one. I seem to recall there was like an illicit viewing of Wild Things at one of my friends' houses, and we're like, oh god, we're gonna go see Wild Things! Oh my god! What does that mean for us? Will we become men? And men we became. Almost definitely as a result of having watched Wild Things that night. Come over here and harvest the seeds in this plot. The plot thickens. Or thins, actually. Oh, hold on. Don't harvest that one. Holy shit, Dad. What are you doing? Give me some clear commands. Get out your scythe and cut it down to harvest the seeds. Alright, I guess I'll use my scythe this time. Hold left trigger to open the tool wheel. Yeah, that's my tool wheel, alright. That's my scythe. How do I scythe? Do I just press it? That seems to be how you equip it. I'd like to use that. No? Instructions unclear. So it says left trigger to use scythe. I hit left trigger, it is only to equip scythe. I can select it. I've selected it. How do I just use it? No button uses it. And if I try to pick up the plant, he says, don't do that. What are you... X. Oh, because I could still just pick it up even with the scythe equipped. I thought it was overwriting how my interaction works when I have the scythe as my main item. Okay, I get it now. I was gonna say it could be clearer, but I guess it's just one of those things that's a bit inherently awkward, but really not that confusing. Alright, you happy now? Nicely done. Now take this hoe and use it to dig a hole. When you've dug a hole, you can plant those seeds inside. You can also use the holes that are already here, like Disney's holes. If you don't want to make new ones, I suppose. No, character does not seem to be customizable yet, but maybe later. Oh, well, alright. M. Flax. Pyrian flax me. Doot, doot, doot. I guess you want all of them, right? Perfect. Now once those seeds are planted, you have to tend to them to help them grow. Take this watering can, give those seeds a drink. Wet your whistle. Alright, I've completed the quest, time to grow. Beautifully done. Lesson 3, growing plants. Remember, crops need to be watered every day. If not, they'll wither and die, and you'll lose all your hard work. Of course, you can always hope for a rainy day to do the job for you. But stay there a tick, there's something else I want you to have. Is it a watch that your grandfather wore in his ass? You see, I've been raising 3 spirits in secret. Oh, a necromancer, eh, father? They still need plenty more training, but they'll be strong enough to keep you safe. You might have seen this before. It's your mother's medallion. It's a sort of portal to a pocket dimension where spirits can reside. But will they? This medallion is yours now, and I've put the spirits I've been training in there already. Tips hat medallion. Pop into the medallion and choose one to have as your companion. I choose Pikachu. It isn't a test, don't worry, they're all good. Except for the one that isn't. And we'll all know which one that is right away. Yep, we know which one it is. And I think we know which one I'm picking. I'm a little conflicted with this guy or the bee, but we're probably not picking this guy. Sorry, whoever you are. Also, it's a flyer, so it's just inherently better. Pretty cool little spot we've got here inside of this sapphire blue gemerald. It's kind of like a Steven Universe pocket dimension here. Reminds me of that thing, the green platforms from Earthworm Jim that would sparkle in the hell level. Is lapis lazuli transparent when polished? I thought it was sort of an opaque or translucent gem. So it's a capacity. It has a lot of bashing and charging to do, as well as a tackle skill. It's electric, dark, and ice. What an unpredictable bee. I don't think there's any question I want this bee, please. It would be Sapphire or Tanzanite. That's what I thought. I went with Sapphire. Do I have you now, bee? Do we get to be friends? Don't get bit by a dead bee. Yeah, that's the one I picked. Capacity. Great choice. I thought you might choose that one. That's because you're my father and you know I love bees. I'm sure you two will take good care of each other. Yeah, bees are very, friendly. Don't worry about the other two. Your mother and I will take care of them. Oh, perfect. I was worried that they would live inside of a sapphire forever and be sad. Oh, look over there, a wild spirit. This is perfect timing. Go over there and show me what you and your spirit can do. I've never even talked to my spirit. Oh, look over there, a wild spirit. Yeah, I know. You cannot skip the dialogue if you've gotten into it. That's a funny little guy. He's a real hazard, all right. Looks like this Gemlin has higher speed than your spirit, so it gets to make the first move. Hey, girl. That's a great bee in chat. It has more health than me? That's not fair at all. Time for lesson 4, banishing spirits. Yeah, you see that? We're gonna banish you for existing. You need to subdue these spirits and pacify them. They're not supposed to be this aggressive. You have to bubble them. Most important thing to remember, armor blocks attack damage. What's my armor? Is that my level there, or is that number 2 my armor? Reduce their armor to 0 to make them dizzy and deal extra damage. Oh, they turn into a character from Guilty Gear. That's very handy. You can reduce armor in 2 ways, using a card that removes armor or attacking with an element they're weak to. What's weak? I have lightning and ice, right? But mostly lightning. Try using Bash to reduce the Gemlin's armor and leave it open to attack. I think I'll reduce its armor by 1. I had that idea independently. It is... Okay, that is the armor, not its level. Perfect. The bond between you and your spirit's already strong. I don't even have a badge yet. Don't forget, if you reduce your armor or opponent's armor to 0, get dizzy. Being dizzy makes them throw yo-yos occasionally. Miss the next turn, which is your chance to deal more damage. Now you've got 2 energy cards left, so play 2 more cards. Or 2 energy left. I'd like to tackle you, please. Reduce your armor to 0 so you become a dizzy. Oh, it didn't work. Deal 3 electric damage 3 times. Well, that just seems better than dealing it once. And now you're all out of energy. The bee has to recharge. Let's put it in its dock. We'll get to it tomorrow. End your turn now and see what this wild spirit does. Okay, I guess I'll end my turn now. Oh no, it threw a rock at my bee. I thought it had to reduce my armor first. Oh dear, that looked like it hurt. Just to be safe, you should heal your spirit. Remember I told you that lily pads are good for healing? Yeah, you did tell me that. Use the feed action to feed your lily pad to your spirit. Okay, if you say so. Here, eat a lily pad, bee. Yeah, it's healthier now. Looks like Gemlin's about to use an earthquake on you, though. With the right moves, you might be able to stop that from happening, because we're going to make him dizzy. Use another bash to bring the Gemlin's armor to 0. Did you know that if you reduce their armor to 0, that they get dizzy? I think they really, really want to impress this point upon us. It's an important bit. Oh, brilliantly done. Nice work. Now you've got the upper hand. Tell me again about how they get dizzy. Touch fuzzy as well. Damage dealt to a spirit with no armor is much higher than usual. Oh, that's great, because I would like to do that. Bring its HP to 0 and banish it to the great beyond. Yeah, die forever, little thing. You little annoying thing. Go die in hell. Tackle time. Get in my fishing box. 3 damage 3 times. I don't have enough energy. Oh, I have to go rest now. I thought I did much more damage than normal. Okay, well, it's still dizzy, so, you know, still stay wrecked forever. Cope and seethe or whatever. Coping saw. Oh my god, my bee! It grew to level 2. It learned... Or, sorry, it looted a flax flower and $6. That was a $6 gemlin. Great work. One more thing. Lesson 4.5. Lesson 4.5, I suppose. Spirits can be tamed and brought into your medallion. Tame a spirit, and you can use it in future battles. If I fill it up with cow Pokemon, can it become a beef medallion? Remember to have flax on hand for taming. Spirits love it. Okay. I guess that's cool. Sweetheart, are you done out there? My heart is spicy. It's not sweet. Back to the house. Have something to give you before you go. Are you anime, Mom? Are you gonna have to die? I hope not. That's a cute house. I love this prismatic rainbow shine on the floor. That's very nice. You look wiped out. Did your father have you banishing spirits for him? Of course he did. You have really cool earrings. Do you have spirits in them? I'll make you a cup of tea, you poor thing. Why not eat one of those stone fruit you harvested to gain back some of your energy? Take care. Open menu, view journal. Restore your stamina and feed your spirit. Eat a stone fruit. Okay. Quest complete. That's better. Now that your dad's done with you, I want to tell you about the medallion he gave you. The medallion used to be mine, and now we are passing it down to you. Your Moonstone medallion is a sacred tool invented by alchemists that came before us. Within it lies a pocket dimension that can house up to 3 spirits. Spirits you keep in this medallion will come to your aid should you need help. You can also build a barn to house them in, which I think is a lot cozier. Can we talk about my PC and how I transfer them to a PC? That's how animals normally live. I know this is all a bit confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. Well, come on, Mom. I wasn't born yesterday. Certainly I've been dealing with this stuff for most of my teenage years. I thought the PC stood for politically correct because they're not Wokemon, they're Pokemon. Looks like that fight you had earlier got you enough experience. Why don't you try leveling up your spirit? You can do that by entering your medallion. While you're in there, feed them this Nimbus plant. I don't want to feed them a Nimbus plant. What are you doing? It'll make them strong for the journey tonight. It's tonight, okay. So they want to eat some cauliflower, I guess. Oh man, I wish this had, like, Pokemon Apex-style edgy writing. Feed. You have a need to feed? Yes, you do. That bee is so happy. Oh. Okay, we can up its armor, speed, vitality, or power. I think we gotta go armor, right? Armor seems to be the big thing you want. Choose a card to add to your deck. Draw 1 card. Does not get discarded at the end of your turn. Discarded once played. I don't know how many bash cards I have, but I think I'd like to Percept. Okay. The bee has been fed. Now what? Thank you for doing that. You don't have to thank me, it's my bee. Your father's all about the fighting, but you have to take care of your spirits too. Now your spirits should have the strength they need to keep you safe. I can't believe you're leaving home today. I'll miss you so much. Oh. But you'll only be gone for a year, right? Then you'll have completed your alchemy training. On the upside, we didn't have to banish anyone to a suit of armor, and you're still alive. So, you know, it could be worse. I'm so proud of you. Are you sure you're ready to go? Yeah, let's do it. Time to spend a year away from home. All right, then, this is it. Into the minivan. Next time I see you, you'll be a fully fledged alchemist. This is one last gift for you, kid. I feel like they should have been giving me these gifts ahead of this moment, just so we're, like, better prepared, rather than send me off on my own with this bee that I just met. I made you these tools. They're not much, but they'll get you started out there. Now give your dad a hug. We're both so proud of you. Is there a quest to hug your dad? Here's a few seeds from the garden. I've been saving them for you. Plant them as soon as you settle in, okay? You'll need them for your sniff big adventure. Don't smell my big adventure. Mom's being weird again. Just remember, we'll be with you wherever you are, wherever you decide to call home. Well, home is now this bush next to your house, so I live there now. We love you so much. And I'm proud to see you following in our footsteps. Sweetheart, you're going to make a great alchemist. You don't know that. I might be a terrible alchemist. Just want to paint barns all day. All alchemists share a love of things that grow. That applies not only to your crops, but also to the people around you. Oh God, you want me to have children? I'm not ready for that, Mom. You have to wait. Oh, my darling, I'm so excited to see who you grow into. Just promise me you'll be safe out there. No, I'm going to play with fire every day. I'm probably going to light a tree on fire, actually, for the first night. Just because I saw what Dad was doing in the park through the telescope thing. It's binoculars or whatever. It's not a telescope. I'll do my best. Oh, you sound just like your father. Yeah, time to go fall off a cliff and play in rocks. I'm just going to have to trust you. Well, the wind is starting to pick up. Ah, perfect time to send me out. I guess it's time for me to let you go. We'll let you go into whichever way the wind blows. There's another lesson. Final lesson. Charge that broom up. Oh my God, I'm a witch? I didn't know there was brooming to be done. Charge the broom up, release its energy to catch the wind. And be safe, okay? We love you. I guess we'll charge the broom up then. That's a cute sprite. I played a game where you're a little girl witch who delivers packages for people, and that is kind of how the game started. They just kind of pushed you off a cliff and you fell to the town below because you didn't know how to fly yet. It was kind of mean. But it's meant to be like you start at the bottom, you work your way up. Oh, there's a generating world sequence. That's cool. This is a very pretty image. Was it one where you raised tiles? No. No, we just kind of went back and forth around this pretty little island. Got given jobs by some dude at the post office. You're supposed to upgrade my broom and stuff, and the flying around was a bit awkward at first because it was meant to be like the worst broom you had. And then it gets easier, I guess, the more you play. What's that light over there? Oh, there's a town off in the distance. It's Milwaukee. Finally, I hope they need an alchemist. Because I really need to get off this broom. I think I'm getting splinters. Oh, that's got to be really uncomfortable. I never thought about that. Don't they have, like, brass fittings and stuff so they've got somewhere to, like, plant their feet? Because it's, like, a lot of time to just have all your weight on this narrow little plank. Yeah, the home of the brewers, you know. They could probably use some alchemy magic, right? Wow, this wind's getting really strong. Is it supposed to be this hard to stay on the broom? Oh no, am I gonna fall off? Oh no, I think I'm losing control. How do you land this thing? Oh, Dad forgot a lesson. Splinters on the ankle. Of course. Oh no, there goes my brand new broom. Ugh. Ugg boots. And I dropped my tools Dad gave me and Mom's seeds. I guess I'm not leaving here anytime soon. I hope this isn't a bad omen. Might end up as an Amazon original. I better look around and see if I can find the tools and seeds I dropped. Well, this didn't go very well. So I downloaded some free DLC, and there's a charming little snake there. It's very cute. And a pool, of course. Well. Guess I'll die. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Oh, found a piece of my broom. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff around. Move camera to bottom right. Oh, yeah, I guess that's probably the best spot for it, isn't it? If only I could call my parents and tell them I made it as far as almost Milwaukee, and then I fell out of the sky, and that was the end of me. So I suppose this means it's probably time to start scything up everywhere. I gotta scythe up the competition. That's a pun on words. Just seeing if there's any more stuff I can grab, and there is. Flax, some logs. Little rocks everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna clear this out. It's gonna be lovely. I love this very idyllic night soundscape we're listening to. Oh, time for bed. I just fell asleep in a patch of grass. I mean, to be fair, it's like the best I could really do given the circumstances. Spirits discovered ×2 out of 93. Dungeons cleared 0 of 30. Spirits tamed 0. Spirits banished 1. Yeah, that one had to go. You're up. Are you okay? Oh, it's Osono. Who are you? I like your earrings. Kind of look like a Dragon Ball Z character a little bit. I saw you drop out of the sky last night, and then I found you passed out on the ground. Oh, well, thanks, because, yeah, I probably didn't want to stay there. That conch shell on the shelf kind of reminds me of Link's Awakening. Maybe they're trying to evoke that feeling. Not that they own the concept of conch shells, of course. So I got Quill to carry you here. Sorry, who's Quill? Is that your Pokemon? And I was worried you weren't going to wake up, but you did. I guess with that getup, you must be a new alchemist. How exciting. Yeah, it's true. You can never be short. Nintendo's patented. They might come after these guys, too. Or a new stunt performer. Oh, that would be a twist. I have it in my blood. I want to do stunts for a living, not catch Pokemon and do alchemy. Hey, Texas Milk, thanks very much for coming back for your 90th month. That's me, RockLeeSmile. You can see the little bits of greenery in my teeth if I smile big enough, but the trick is I never do. I hope you're well. Happy New Year if I haven't said it. I know it's a week after now, but I still owe everybody a New Year's that I haven't said it to. Anyway, you can stay in the spare room if you need somewhere to crash. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said crash. That's really insensitive. I mean, props for even realizing it, to be fair. Did you know broccoli is little trees? Yeah, well, it's like plant fractals, if you think about it, because they're like... Oh, how do I describe it? So it's the shape of the little buds, but then multiplied into branches, and then the branches are multiplied into bigger branches, so it's just like a... You could sink in. I mean, you can sleep here if you want. I have to charge rent eventually, though. Oh, are you my Tom Nook? Every game I play has a Tom Nook. Oh, and I think these are your tools? I'll just leave them here for you. I found them scattered all over the place. I hope it's okay that I picked them up. Yeah, it's probably fine, so long as they weren't someone else's tools. Maybe you can get your tent set up on the north side of town if you clear a space for it. Do I have to pay you rent if I pitch a tent? Don't be afraid to chop down trees and cut the grass if you need to. Are you telling me to do your landscaping? Then you'll have a place all to yourself. Imagine if that's how it worked. You could just go somewhere and you're like, ah, well, there's no people here. I'll just, like, live here. And then that's the end of it. You live there now. What a world that would be. We'll never live in a world like that again. Thanks very much, Flames, 5123, for the 130 flipping 4 months here in the quarry. 11 years hype. That is an unbelievable amount of time. Thank you very much, Flames, 5123. I think maybe you should take it easy for the time being. Oh, we've got to appease the time being in this as well. What about the well-being? Is she in this one? Still trying to scratch her way out. It's never going to work. Anyway, take your time getting up. You seem pretty bruised up, but I don't think anything's broken. What, are you a doctor? Do you know what's broken? You know what's broken is my heart, because my parents sent me out into the cold, dark night, and I crashed, and I didn't even make it to Milwaukee. I might have some work for you, too. Oh my god, you've got everything. You got the well-being, you've got work, you've got my tools, you got a place to sleep, you got trees and landscaping to do, you got your own Pokemon. I forgot what it was called. So come downstairs when you're ready. First, I want this shell. Oh, I can't have it. It's too tall. I'm just wee. Did you catch the Meat Boy run on AGDQ? No, I didn't. I haven't really been watching AGDQ much lately. Probably I'll check it out on the VOD later on. Hopefully it went well for them, though. I think I've just been a bit speedrunned out. Like, I watched it for years, and I feel like I've seen so many speedruns at this time, it's sort of lost some of its novelty or something. Not an indictment, of course, it's for a good cause. I just don't think I'm as worked up as I used to be. And it also kind of never ends anymore. It's just like one sequence of AGDQ after another, many times with some of the same games. It used to be a bigger event, and now it just feels like it's kind of perpetually on. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. Oh, I thought you were nearly out of health, but that must just be our relationship meter. I was worried for your lack of hearts there. My name is Osono, and I run the tavern here on Moonstone Island. Come on by anytime. Well, anytime we're open, I mean. Oh, I can't break in? Wow, rude. I've got something for you. It's a crafting recipe for a cell crate. Build one and place it wherever you get set up. You can drop anything you want to sell in there, like crops or items. What about crop tops? I'll pick it up at the end of the day and pay you for everything that's in there. If you want more recipes, you'll have to find them, I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. It's just an electric bee. I hear mines and dungeons are a pretty good place to start. Well, until the mines explode anyway. You don't want to step on them. Oh, one more thing. Can I ask you a quick favor? I also need some stone to rebuild some minor basement damage. Don't ask. Was it that bee? Was my bee bouncing around down there? Yeah, I'll get you some freaking stone. Happy to help. You said don't ask. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. No, those are small hard candies with a hole in the center. Just put the stones in the cell crate and I'll pick it up. Ask on a date. It's not time for that yet. Oh, 70% chance of success for chat. I'll take those odds. Hey, I did it. Chat again. No joke. I'm the Joker, baby. Chat again. Okay, perfect streak. That's enough chatting for today. Say goodbye. Why does it sound so ominous? Potential hot take lifesavers are an F tier sweet. Have you had the fruit flavor ones, or are you just talking about the minty ones? Speaking of which, minty one is a chatter here. Lifesaver gummy. I forgot there's another designation. Yeah, the gummies were kind of nice, actually. This is Guyana? Says, weird outfit. You must be the new alchemist. You have lovely hair. It's very wavy. I'm Guyana. I work in the conservatory. If you don't mind, I have somewhere I need to be. Okay, bye. Ask on a date. All right, I'll take another shot. I'm gonna fail this soon enough. Apparently not. I'm assuming if I chat enough times, we'll get another half heart or something. Okay, it's time to get out, see the world. Or not. Hi, sweetheart. Your dad thinks I'm silly for writing a letter so soon after you left, but I had a horrible dream that you broke your broom. I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you. Oh, I sure did break my broom. I'm sure you're fine, but I left you a crafting recipe for a balloon, in case you're not. And don't be afraid to build bridges if flying is too scary. Oh, I didn't know I could build bridges like that. When your dad was a new alchemist, he only used bridges to get between islands. Hope you're doing all right. Well, thanks for the balloon. I'll try not to have balloon fights on it. Congratulations on your first day as a new alchemist. Please remember that you are now a representative of the Alchemist Guild. The following misdeeds will lead to disciplinary action or expulsion from the guild. Giving flying equipment to untrained citizens, throwing spirits off islands, eating spirits, forming an army of spirits to overthrow a government. Oh, but that sounds kind of fun, though. Dear customer, congratulations on your subscription to Mailco and your ownership of a brand new mailbox. You can now receive letters through the mailboxes in your town, or even craft your own. I can make my own mailbox. I think that's, like, not a federal right that I have to do that. Yeah, why do governments hate being overthrown so much? They should, like, get over it. Alright, they said something about going to the north. North means up in video games, so we're gonna go up. Should be able to scythe the way up here. They also said I could cut down trees. Might do a bit of that. This seems like a great spot for a house as long as they don't roll over too much. Might end up on the... well, I don't know, whatever's under me in the ocean. Where's my scythe? Give me that. And I have 300 energy points to clear the land with. I have a high fiber diet. My camera actually blocks stuff there. I'm going to go up slightly. And then once I pick up a fiber... yeah, there we go. Perfect spot. I feel like the tutorial bit was like a little bit overly wordy, but not in like a majorly bad way. Just, I think when I'm feeling impatient, that little bit of friction rather than just letting me go starts to add up. If you remember back on the old SNES and NES days, most games, they would just kind of put you in the map, and you just have to figure it out yourself, or you use the instruction manual. And so a lot of how I became kind of foundationally aware of how video games work, it was through just trial and error and just trying stuff, seeing what happened. That's what trial and error is. So now having everything told to you, it's like, it's not always necessary, really. Oh, congrats on your level 69 Spanish. That seems pretty big. I don't know how long that would take to get to level 69. Oh, using the axe takes up quite a lot of energy, as you would also imagine. Can I hammer these rocks? Yes. Brilliant. Oh, got some coal as well. This seems like a fine spot for a little settlement of some kind. I like clearing out all the grass, even if it's unnecessary. So how do I place my tent? Let's see. Probably go to that. Oh, okay. Do I want it there, or do I want it up at the top? Like above... Oh, it probably won't fit above the path, unfortunately. It's gonna have to be here. Okay, once you've placed your home, you can't pick it up until you craft another one. I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a bad spot. Got my little chest and my bed. It's a very sturdy-looking tent from the inside. I would have expected more fabric or plastic walls rather than solid wood. But, you know, it's one of those big tents that really quite gone above and beyond on it. It's not even the same shape inside. That's an easy one, really. But, you know, probably the reason they did that is so things fit nicely on a grid. But the truth is they probably should have just matched the sprite on the outside with being square rather than cylindrical. It's just a ghost in my house, apparently. Do I need anything? Probably not. Do I need to put anything back? Broken broom. Gotta learn how to do that. Saplings. Probably don't need those at the moment. Lady wanted some stone for her basement. I think I have enough energy to do that. Let's try not to stay up until 2 in the morning this time, though. I thought we were just going to be kind of out in the middle of the woods to start, rather than in the middle of a kind of quaint little town. And we'd have to forage and figure ourselves through all sorts of scenarios. Oh, I thought that was a gift. You see, from there, it looks a bit like a gift. Perhaps what we're going to have to do is build bridges or fly across to other islands. Oh, you see what they did? They had us come out by the windmill so we'd remember where the pub was. Nice little landmark. My mom used to tell me about these incredible creatures called guardians. Oh, they were like owls in armor called the Guardians of Ga'Hoole. Yeah, I saw that in theaters. It's very impressive. The 3D rendered owls doing all sorts of owl stuff together. By owl stuff, I mean like turning their head in circles and stuff like that. That's mostly what owls do. Apparently, they were built by people in the Old King to protect something. Probably owls again. Said it was a place of worship. A world of worship. But sometimes she said it was treasure. Oh, cheeky mom. Maybe it was both. Alright, so I've got stone that you asked for? Oh, you told me to put it in the cell box, not to give it to you. Can I give it to you anyway? No, probably not. Alright, cell box it is then. I went in a big weird circle rather than just right there. Now that's my private storage, right? So where's my cell box? Or was I meant to craft one? Chest. Cell crate, there it is. Requires 30 wood. Oh, dang. I don't actually have enough wood for it. In that case, I will cut down a couple more trees and then go to bed. Seems a bit selfish to use up all this wood just for a little box. Well, that'll have to do for now. I like this grotto here. I like to leave it. I'd rather not strip away all the trees. I still need 2 more. Okay, I'll just go to bed then. Sleep for the night. Yeah, so far this seems lovely. I can see all the systems unfolding before us. Oh, I'd like to move my box over slightly. I assume you can... Ah, okay. You can pick it up and put it back down with the stuff still in it. Oh, and you can change the color of the box, which is lovely too. What options are there? Oh, it just lets you flip between. Okay, that's fine. Oh. It's like a Mega Man guy, isn't it? There's like a little head that delivers stuff to you, and I think it's like Mega Man 5? Osono's newsletter for people who are new in town, issue 1. You've got a lot of time on your hands, eh? Hello, Osono here. Welcome to Moonstone Island. This is a newsletter that automatically goes out to everyone who moves here, like you. What if you just unsubscribe? You should mail that back. Not interested. Step 1 of settling in. Get to know your new neighbors. Get to know your new neighbors. Some people might even have jobs for you, which is great because you can get money to spend at the tavern. That's all for issue 1. Issue 1 is get me money. Someone new moved in? Oh, tell them to bring you money. That's how that works. I think the town will look tidier with less sprigs of grass sticking up everywhere. It's that Animal Crossing compulsion. You just got to keep everything nice and neat. Even if it uses up your energy. This is actually one of the minor things that I always found a little bit off-putting about Stardew Valley. I just never really wanted to have like an energy level that's always depleting. I felt like I was always missing something because I wanted to do a certain thing that day, but I was always having to go back to bed. And that felt too real, because that's how I feel in real life a lot of the time. Just always going back to bed. Might be just need to be more patient. Just the fact that you can spread out your activities over multiple days, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It's not like they're trying to rush you as much. Just feels like that. But yeah, I just prefer to just stay and like keep working away at stuff for as long as I can. There were days, I think, in like mid 2010s, like 2015 or something like that, where I would just play Minecraft for the whole day. If I was feeling down, I would just put on podcasts or whatever, and I would just like build a whole region, and it would involve hours worth of clearing out things, just picking away at you know, huge blocks of dirt or whatever. And then build like a cathedral. Alright, I've crafted the old cell crate. Need some cloth. That's all you need for a balloon is 3 sheets of cloth, apparently. No other aspects exist. Now I've got 5. Built a balloon. My cell crate. Can I put that... Oh, I could put it in my house, I guess. How do I... Oh, I gotta do it from here. I'd rather have it outside, if that's okay. It just feels like an outside sort of thing to do. Just can't intersect with the path. I'll put it there. So you wanted me to give you stone? I only got 3 stone? Or I must have used it, actually. How much did she say? Actually, before I click that, I'll just look at the quest. Probably on here. Alright, I've crafted a balloon. I have to fly away with it. I have to spend a year away from home. I guess that's part of the quest. Find a moonstone. Oh, I need 20 stones. That's tremendously more than I have. Okay. Then I guess I'll get back to it hammering away. I kind of like that stone sitting there in between all the trees. It looks like, you know in Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, there's that kid that, like, turns into a ghost playing the ocarina on the one stone. What was that kid's story, anyway? It seemed like something very sad. Is there, like, deep lore about him? Because why did he die? I guess that's always the way Zelda's been. There's always, like, hints of melancholy throughout the whole game. Or very directly so, depending on the game. Yeah, this is decimating my energy. Down to 70 now. But we're doing good. We're getting nice and stoned. I'll do this last one here. Oh yeah, we'll be in sleep to sleep by noon. Good hard day's work. This is how farmers work, right? They wake up at 9 p.m. the night before and they go to sleep at noon. There's that ghost in my house again. Why are you spooking it up in here? Get out of there. We're gonna suck you into a vacuum if you're not careful. Alright, you can have 20 of these now. No more. Okay, we've shipped it. They will now become partners. Oh, right, I can just choose to sleep for 1 hour. How much does that give me back if I'm at 44? 104. Better. Okay, probably should have slept for like 3 hours then, but that might be enough. I didn't realize you didn't have to commit to a whole night's sleep, because that actually is slightly better than just, you know, the day's over now. Because some days you just want to beat on stones all day. That's just how the day goes. And I don't feel like you should be held accountable for that. She changed clothes but wakes up dressed. Is that not how it works for you? When I go to bed, I wake up dressed. I just always figured it was the dressing fairy that takes care of that. She brings me a night, she tops off my ranch, and then I wake up in different bottoms. That's just the dressing fairy. Also, if you have any injuries, she'll take care of that too. Oh, you got a new employee? That's Quill. Hi, Quill. She tops off your ranch. Because the dressing, right? So the ranch dressing. She'll do Thousand Island, but I always have the bottle of ranch by the bed. So that's what's there. I mean, I'm not trying to be awkward about it, right? I'm not demanding new styles of dressing that I don't actually own. That's just too much to ask of someone. You're a new mechanic. The new mechanic. Yeah, apparently. I mean, no, what was it? Alchemist. Alchemist. Oh, we love Quill. That's so classic Quill. He can't remember what job it is. It's like me. Relatable. We haven't had one before, so I might forget the word again. That's okay. You got big, glassy eyes. Nice to meet you. Talk. Yep, we did it. Does that use up energy as well? No. Oh, we failed at talking. Yeah, this is me and my own anxiety. One of these times, I'm going to try to interact with one of you, and I'm just going to get little gray broken hearts, and then I'll just have to go to bed. That's all we've got. Yeah, I said something horrible to him, and now he won't be my friend. Basements never looked better. Okay, you love the stones. Here's a little cash. Unrelatedly, that's an awkward word to use for that. The dish of the day is really good. I say, like, on another note. Oh, There was something else I wanted to ask you. Have you checked out the dungeon yet? No. Is it... Wait, what's the anime called? Is it okay to pick up girls in the dungeon? I forget. It's northeast of town near the hot spring. Oh, Baden-Baden. None of us have been able to go inside in a while because it's full of wild spirits. But that seems kind of like your thing. Yeah, I have a wild spirit. I've heard there's treasure and stuff in there, too. Go check it out and let me know what you find. I hope I find a black hole. And then I'll say there used to be a hole here. Yeah, will do. Good luck. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Thank you. Let's talk. Joke. Oh, she loves it. Joke's a big 10 point. Let's do a chat. And another chat. Okay, we gotta be close to a half a heart soon. I might even try a cheeky flirt. You think we'll be able to customize our character ever, or we just look like this? I don't know how this game works. I mean, I'm fine with this character as well. I don't mind, really. I don't know. I feel like there's potential there. There's also a TV show about, like, eating in a dungeon. I watched a few episodes of it. It was alright, actually. They make meals out of stuff they find in the dungeon, and the goal is to, like, rescue one of their friends who got eaten by a dragon. But I guess it's okay to get eaten by a dragon because they don't get digested for a while. So long as you get back down there and you don't just, like, leave them, they'll probably be alright. I feel like that's presumptive, but I've only seen a few episodes, so I mean, maybe it ends up that when they get there, they're, like, dead. It'd be sad. Oh, we've got some more stuff. Oh, what's this? There's a map. Oh, this is probably where they meant I could set my tent up. I actually prefer it being right here by the town as it is. I just want to clear out all of this debris. Too many debris, and I don't know what I'm doing. I need to be able to see a clear path. It's better already, just having there not be all this stuff in the way. Delicious in dungeon is surprisingly good. It seemed kind of gross sometimes. I don't even know exactly how to describe why. They were, like, spending a lot of time focusing on things that were, like, odd. But maybe that's part of the charm of it, and what makes it unique, other than the premise, which is pretty inherently unique. I also watched a bit of that Dr. Stone show a long time ago. I like that one too, actually. I just didn't stick with it. It was clever. It was doing stuff I didn't expect it to do. Alright. Time for bed. Maybe tomorrow I'll beat up 3 or 4 rocks and then call it a day. Yeah, the Delicious in Dungeon, I got to the part where they meet up with this, like, dwarven guy. And they're in the dungeon entrance and, like, cooking up mushrooms for everybody or something like that. The dwarven guy seemed really happy. So, like, good for him. He just really loved food, and, like, I can kind of relate to that. Food's pretty good. What's this map do? Oh, right. We're on, like, a big shield shape? Or is this just a different island? I don't think that's here at all. Okay, maybe we'll find that later. We could sell it as well for 1 gold. Doesn't seem like a good use of our currency. I'm gonna put the map down here. put my broken broom pieces down here as well, because I probably don't need it at the moment. Put my seeds together there. My one lily pad as well. And my fibers can go down there. That's probably all fine like that. I don't really know why I need wood at the moment either. Has the map been updating itself at the top? I think as I've moved around, maybe it has. Ooh, cattails. Excuse me. Every cat has a tale to tell. And it often leads to the pond. So it looks like just walking around and touching stuff doesn't actively use up your energy. It's only when you perform an action, such as cutting down a tree or scything down some grass or whatnot. Hammering a stone. I suppose if you're just out to harvest stuff, you could do that all day. Oh yeah, the map is revealing in real time. Got a lot of grass to clean up. That must be the dungeon. Oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Thought it was going to be like a pavilion or something, but it seems like a lookout point. I feel like there will be game events that take place in this space. Maybe we get to talk to a giant spirit of some kind. Like the bee emerges out of nowhere. Could I build a bridge here? Does it work like that? How do bridges work? Craft a bridge, wood and 1 stone. Okay, I've made many bridge. Looks like you can do it, yeah. Oh, cool. So I can just go this way now. So what's this? Hold to activate. Is this fast travel? Oh, choose a talisman. Cleanse. Feed to a spirit to remove a card from their deck. Meditate. Feed to a spirit to upgrade a card from their deck. Feed to a spirit to add a new card. I think I'll take a upgrade. That seems nice. May I use it? How do I use it? Oh, I have to be inside. Or do I? How do I go into my medallion? Can I only do that at certain points? Oh, there's a save here. I don't see anything about going into the medallion. I think it was just hold X before, but that only seemed to work in certain moments. Well, there's the hot spring. Might as well grab all the stuff while I'm here. Got plenty of room in my inventory, might as well use it. Okay. Keep getting some juddery frame stutters every so often. Can't really figure out if there's any specific interval to it or if it's just random. Might be just be when I walk far enough off screen. Oh. You're very Pokemon Sword and Shield looking. What's up with you? Looks like you've got to use crafting materials to get around the dungeon. It's a bit different than I would expect. Oh. Sorry, I need one more. I was gonna say, why do you need a wooden path? But I guess you just might. Oh. Okay. Oh, you could just fall off. Okay, fair enough. Oh, he's gone. Wow. The heck? I remember this from all the video games. You have to pick the correct path. Don't get it wrong. Ooh, so many objects. Is that an apple with a worm in it? And just a little guy? Uh-oh. Ow. Rude. Oh, I couldn't avoid the apple. Bad apple. Oh, they're gonna bash my capacity. Don't bash him, he's just a bee. You've got 2 armor each, and I've only got 1. I don't appreciate that. Not really ready for this kind of thing. I gotta fight 2 that are 30. I think I'm in over my head here. Yeah, it just blocks it. Okay. I just had to see what it would do. Yikes. How could you be so cruel? You think it'll get old that you've always got to get rid of their armor first? Oh, adds... Okay, so I'll get an extra damage next turn. That's pretty good. And it also makes them weaker, right? Like, they take more damage for having their armor broken? Yeah, they do. Will they attack after this? Man, getting your armor broken seems really bad. Oh, they get their armor back. Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, I have 1 lily pad to feed. So you've always got to keep playing this juggling game of keeping their armor low. No! Now it's my turn to be on the receiving end. Can't do shit. Where's my big bonus for being a flying bee? I'm gonna get Shrek'd. Can I flee? No. I wonder if you have like a lower chance of being able to flee too when you're stunned. It could be. Alright, well... Oh, I gained health. I didn't expect that. Well, the fleet percent didn't go up while I was disabled. Or stunned. Let's see if we can kill this worm. I need more energy. That might finish the worm off? Yeah, it didn't. Left one left. Not what I was hoping for. So I think if I try to deal 2 electric damage, yeah, we just can't do it. Is it gonna get its armor? It's gonna get its armor back with 1 health, of course. Can I still hurt it at all? Okay. You don't have to reduce the armor, it's just ideal. Zap seems terrible. I need to upgrade that. Kind of a long fight, isn't it? Trading armor break twice? There's literally nothing I can do. I saw it change from 4 to 6 there at the last second. So I have to do 12 damage to it this turn, right? I think that's how it goes. I should be able to do that. Hope. Man, against all odds, I managed to live. Tough fight. And we got a gemstone for a torch. And I thought that might be that, so it shortcuts me back around. Zap will do extra damage when they're stunned. And they get stunned when you disable their armor. So that's always a good idea to do that. I'm gonna fix that bridge later. I really need lily pads, apparently. They seem quite important. Got all these gemstones? Oh, sold for coins. Oh, all of these are for coins. Okay. What's this? A mystical stone that emits magical energy that glows at night. I like having this section of stones. That's nice. Although they are kind of close to the garbage can. I don't want that. What order should I put them in? That seems like a good order, right? I'll put them by the map. They'll be safe there. Okay. Geez, do we know, does your Pokemon heal when you sleep? I don't know that they were clear about that. So I need more stones and more lumber so I can build more bridges. So Apparently that's going to be a big deal. I'm assuming as I power up my character, maybe I'll get more stamina each day. I don't know if that's the case, though. I hope so. At the very least, I'd like to fix the bridge that I left one tile off of. I thought it would actually be later out once I finished with the dungeon. Well, I'm not finished with it, but once I went back out. Maybe the lily pads will come back? There's so much grass here, my goodness. This all seems very pleasant, doesn't it? Pick the hoe. I meant to pick the scythe. I like the twist to there being a dungeon where there's some kind of like challenge that you can live up to with your battling to do. It's not just a challenge either. It's got you crafting stuff. It's got you exploring a bit. A variety of activities to be done. Apparently my character is winded, so I'll head back. Any lily pads available? Oh, there's one. I wonder if it knows I have 0 in inventory, so it's like, we'll just throw him a bone there, just in case. Seems very bridgeable here, if you ask me. That is the objectively correct place to put that. I wasn't particularly trying to tame any spirits. It was mostly just about exploring the dungeon slightly. Hi, Anton. How are you? We're enjoying some Moonstone Island this evening. And enjoyed I am. Spring seed harvest now open. Happy spring, everyone. If you find any exotic seeds, bring them to the conservatory. Sincerely, your local botanist and herbalist. Is there, like, a stain on the letter, or is that supposed to be some sort of image in the background? It just looks dirty. I guess if it's coming from a botanist, maybe they've got soil on their hands, which is fair enough. Alright, we've got seed seekers. So you want me to find nightshade, mandrake, nimbus plant, bolt seeds, fire flower, hot pepper, spirit bane, bloodroot, magic mushroom, yarrow seeds. Green goose guava juice. Activate the ando tree. I gotta find the ando tree. And I gotta meet everybody in town as an objective. I have a balloon, I just need to fly off the island with it. Okay. Well, I don't think I've talked to that person, but I can't get to them from here. Oh, they've left. What kind of shop do you have? Oh, you've got all the interior design stuff. Very nice. A rubber rug. Good for office chairs, I suppose. Do we need any of this stuff? No. Alright. Hello. Ah, yes, you're the alchemist. I'm Paolo, and I do all the carpentry work around here. And you have a dashing little triangle under your lip. I'm sure you've met some of the others in town already. How is everyone treating you well? There was one guy at the pub that I talked to, and he kind of didn't like me. We don't get newcomers that often. What about old comers? You have all sorts of comers around. Talk. Alright, so far, Paolo loves it. Perfect. 3 for 3. What do you have to shop with? Random. Oh, you could just buy a loot box of crafting. Imagine you could go to a furniture store and you just go, you know, I'll give you $1,000. Put something in my car. What's this? Oh, I can add a wing. It's actually more affordable than I would have thought. I never thought about having a wing added to anything in my life. Oh my god, there's so many upgrades. Holy... Paolo, what on earth? You add a massive spirit barn. I'm gonna have to own a tree farm to do that. Alright, we've now talked to him. What's this? An offering? Oh, I got a warp whistle. Hold to whistle. Cute animation. I thought I'd get swooped away by a tornado and brought to another place. Well, it just made me reappear in the same spot, but that's okay. Ooh, fish shop. Is this the Marine Center? There yar. It's Tobin. This guy goes on to become Tobin Bell of Saw fame. He wants to play a game. Ah, you're the come-from-away, aren't you? No, I don't say it like that, Tobin. Welcome, welcome. We've been waiting such a long time. I'd offer to make you tea, but me kettle's broke. Shouldn't laugh like that. Oh, where's my manners? I'm Tobin. T-O-B-I-N. Is that what you're doing? You're Tobin right now? I's the boy who catches the fish, as they say. Lovely to meet ye. I've got a little request here for you. I heard you've been helping people out all over. See, I've heard tales of rare fish living on the most distant islands. You're thinking about, dredge. That's what I played the other day. I'd love to see them someday. If you catch any, could you sell them to me? That red fish on the bottom shelf, it quite reminds me of EVO Search for Eden. When you pick the scaly evolution, you kind of look like that. Although the jaw and the eye are, like, crazed looking compared to that one. I'll put them all in me trophy case for all to see. Yeah, EVO Search for Eden is a classic that fewer people than I'd like have heard of. Anything for you, Tobin. Let's talk. Flirt. Oh, shit, he loves it. I just passed a 1 in 10 shot on that. Lucky me. I'm well ahead with my advances on Tobin. I'll give him a joke, too. Oh, huge. What do you have for sale? A fishing rod. I should have that. Increase fishing target size. A drowsy dangler. It slows the fish down. A swift hook. Rare fish lure. Oh, only rare fish will bite, like the sissy fish, the jewel fish, the spine fish, the lightning eel, the tiger fish, and the mean fish. He's so mean. Let's just buy a regular old rod for now. And just... Do we require a special hook? They're only 10, so I'll buy like 5 of those, I guess. Hopefully that's not a critical misstep. I don't want a drowsy dangler at the moment. take a look at me, drowsy dangler. Okay, I'm leaving. Well, that was fun. Nice to meet you, Tobin. Oh, right. The world just kind of ends here. The world ends with me. Oh, a lily pad. I bet if you're named Lily and you own a house, you would call it your lily pad. Just seems like a reasonable thing to say. And if anybody gives you shit over it, you can tell them I'm not putting up with it anymore. Very specific problem to have, but that's the hill I want to die on. Who's this? Is Professor Oaklive here or something? I'm not good enough friends to enter their bedroom. The implications. Alright. Can I steal all their goods? Can you go through their mailbox? I'll certainly try. My bee wants to. Oh, every mailbox is for me. They're like individually instanced to the person who owns them. I don't get how the water ends. It's still see-through there. But it just sort of drops off. The implication is that there would be a waterfall on the outside edge of that. But then why can we see down into it? Shouldn't we be seeing the waterfall from under through the water? Eh, whatever. It's one of those things. Who's this? New friend? Cleo. Those clothes, you're an alchemist. Maybe I should change my clothes to keep getting recognized. I'm so glad you've arrived at last. I didn't know I was meant to be here. I thought I crashed here. Maybe they caused me to crash here, because it seems like they wanted an alchemist specifically. Perhaps a little behind schedule, no matter. You're here now. I'm Cleo, and I'm Moonstone's resident historian and scholar. Oh, I have a moonstone, by the way. Can you help me with that? Any question you have, come to me first. Talk. Joke. Failed! Chat. Okay, that worked. Chat again. I will become the chattiest of the Cathys. If you have a talkative capybara, you could say it's a chatty cappy. You probably wouldn't, though, because it's a bit weird to do wordplay on that. I talked to you already. I just love seeing that bee everywhere I go. It's a nice thing. Friday at last. You can't wait for the weekend, am I right? It's one of my busiest days at work, though. Yeah, but at least you're, like, making money on your little island. I mean, you have a very captive consumer base here, I'd say. Hulk. I want to get a half heart out of you today. Ah, it's never going to happen. Sorry. I'll have to give you a gift of stone masonry work. I'll cut you up a countertop. You'll love that. Oh, it's a community chest. Okay, well, I thought I was just robbing you immediately. This is Rowan. Oh, hi, you're new. Welcome to Moonstone Island. Hi, Rowan. Are you an Atkinson by any chance? I run the shop here, and I can help you with supplies and stuff. Oh, and I'm Rowan. Sorry. They call me Bean. Let me know if I can help you settle in. You know what, Rowan? You can't help me settle in, so that's why I will tell you a joke. And you hated it. Chat? I was waiting for the chat to fail, too. Goodbye. Oh, shop, right. I should probably look. Oh, you're just a fertilizer guy. You're all about that fertilizer life. I gotta get some lily pad seeds. I think it's pretty important that I get 4 of them specifically. But then once I plant them, then I'm gonna be on the hook for watering them all the time, which is sounds just like a whole hassle. Can I talk to the blacksmith? Oh, it's Farah. Oh, it's you. You're the new alchemist, right? You're cuter than I thought you'd be. I was imagining some old guy with a beard. Look, while I have you here, have you stumbled across any mines yet? Oh, the land variety. They tend to be hidden under big rocks, so try breaking some open with your hammer. But not the rocks in town. Those are protected, and Ophelia will kill you. And then just climb down the ladder into the dark. What could go wrong? Anyway, the reason I asked because I need some copper ore. Bring me that, and I'll teach you how to make ingots. Yeah? I'll even pay you full price for the ore. Win-win. Yeah. Flirt. Oh, 15. Chat. Unlucky. Well, I hit a 1 in 10 and a 7 in 10. I don't know why I can't just be happy with them in percentages. I always have to turn it into a number out of 10. Just fine as a percentage, really. Right. So I need to start busting up some more rocks, which I should have known that would be a task. Not the ones in town, though, or Ophelia will kill me. These rocks seem good to bust up. Could also fish a bit. Maybe I'll get an improved hammer later? Please, hammer, don't hurt him. Oh, shit! I just learned about these. Oh my god, it's chock-a-block full of rock-a-block. I actually can't move without accidentally going back up the ladder, so I'll just pound it as soon as I get in there. Alright, so the challenge here is, can you make it through the rocks? Give me that sweet copper ore. Or what, you ask? Or nothing, I guess. 1 in 10 is more direct than 10%. I feel like it's the same, but in my head I prefer 1 in 10. Like, you all know what I mean when I say 1 in 10 or 10%. No ambiguity there. Huge pound. What's that? Is that a different ore? I see. Is this silver or something? A fine metal, to be sure. Oh, it's iron. Northern iron. What if, say, 9 to 1 against? Oh, my brain doesn't work that way. I cannot flip it the other direction or my brain will break. It's got to be 1 in 10. The favor to win is the way it has to be formatted to me. I wish I could hit like an AoE attack on these and smash all the rocks at once. That feels so strong and tough. Okay, it looks like more of the same over there, but there's probably some really sweet reward at the end. Can I get like one more peek forward? Is there stuff in the walls? Oh, it's just leaves. More iron. Probably gonna have to smash some of these to get forward. Maybe this one will let me through? I know, we're tired. I know. Oh, yeah. There we go. Got a blueprint for a lantern, it looks like. And it keeps going. Hell of a mine. Why don't we make it an hours and not just for me? The whole town could have access here. Who doesn't love standing in a dark hole, pounding away? I'm sure everyone in town would love that. Alright, 1640, so I'm going to go ahead and have a little sleep. Who's that cat, by the way? I'd like to meet that cat. Got a big red nose. Pink nose. Looks like there's a letter. Hello again. This is a public service announcement that every Friday is happy hour at the tavern. All drinks are half price. Also, Ophelia tells me I have to put a disclaimer here that I technically own the tavern. I don't understand why it matters if I'm offering you cheap drinks, but I don't want to get in trouble with Ophelia. So this is a disclaimer, okay? Okay. Ophelia seems surprisingly controlling? I'm not really sure what's going on there. Oh. They're not open yet. That's fair. I was here a bit early. What will I do in the meantime? Oh, like, walking this far away is enough to pass the time. Oh, that's cute. They all kind of follow their routes to their job. I like when you can see the NPCs actually move around the world. They don't usually do that. Oh, perfect. Just in time. Oh, you know what? You should make sure to talk to Cleo more. She knows everything about these islands. I bet she could help you on your alchemist mission. Is that the historian? I think so. I'd like to give you my rocks. Oh, no. Do I have to put it in my cell box? Is that how that works again? I don't even know how many she wanted, so I should have probably looked at this first. Sell copper ore at the smithy. Oh, I have to sell it at the smithy. Do I have 10? Yeah. I think I ate something bad last night. What's the matter? It might have been the 3 beers, though. Yeah, it probably was. 3 beers probably upset your stomach a little bit. Depends. It depends how you are with the beer, I guess. I don't know what 3 beers would do to me at this age. Probably be done. Also, depends how long between each beer you had. If you downed them all in an hour, you'd probably be feeling that. Don't think I've worn overalls since I was a kid. Assuming you haven't, like, played in Slipknot at all, because they seem to often wear overalls. Or jumpsuits as well. It's hard to remember who's been in that band, because there's been so many members over the years. I'll take that as a yes. Thank you so much. Here is the crafting recipe for a furnace as a welcome gift. I run the forge here, but you'll need your own furnace to smelt metal ore into ingots. My forge is way too expensive to rent out. Sorry. They call that the glory hole. Oh, and if you bring me, let's see, 3 iron ingots, I'll teach you to make charms. Lucky ones? They're always after those. Sorry, I know that's a lot of stuff to dump on you, but no rush. Oh, that's cool, Fairy. You can dump on me all day. Just trying to help a newcomer. Goodbye. Alright, time to get iron and be lucky. I have lots of inventory spaces. I haven't really had to focus much attention on the bee lately. Excuse me? No, I was just saying she could, like, tell me information if she thinks it's necessary and relevant to my journey as a person. That's all. I guess since this one is the correct metal, I will snag it. I don't know how many ingots I'm going to need, and I probably also will need quite a few other things to build the furnace, too. I suppose I could just look. What do you require? 10 stone, 10 wood. Oh, barely anything, actually. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, they got decoration stations. In a few generations, there's going to be castration stations. Torch. Do I want a torch? It is kind of dark in here. Maybe I'll torch it up a little bit. So this is a good spot for a torch, right at the choke. Perfect. Positively radiant. No, I want it in the... Alright, that'll do. Bob Barker will be so happy. Most of the things I do are about making Bob Barker happy at this point. Yeah, his life's mission was to spay and neuter as many dogs as he could in his possible sphere of influence. I'm sure that he caused the destruction of perhaps millions of canine reproductive organs over the course of his campaign. I think he'd be very happy to see the success he's found. Oh, it's a dark backstory, the reason. You don't want to ask about why he made that his personal mission. Oh, this is really blocked up in here. Okay, well, I guess we're hitting that one. The castration station line was it's a lyric from Secret Band. All of their lyrics are like absolutely batshit. They're just like a fever dream to listen to a lot of the time. Barker was a vegetarian. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Although I guess it makes sense. In 1982, Barker began ending the Price is Right episodes with the phrase, "This is Bob Barker reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Or both, whatever you're into." Though Barker had already been dabbling in animal rights before meeting Burnett, his efforts became more aggressive during this relationship with her. Aggressive? Animal aggression. Will I fight this beetle or whatever? Oh, it's one of those guys? Yeah, okay, let's find out what this thing is all about. I like the screen transition. It reminds me of Earthbound a little. It's Dusty. Dusty's got 5 armor. That's nuts. You're just a little bug. Well, we're gonna whack on you for a while. See if we could break through to the other side. We got 3 bash on the first go. That's pretty solid. Let's hope it's not full of gusto, vim, and also vigor. End turn. In 1987, Barker requested the removal of fur prizes from the Miss USA pageant and stepped down as host when the producers refused. Wow, good for him, I suppose, for sticking to his guns on that. In 1989, Barker and United Activists for Animal Rights publicly accused several media projects and the American Humane Association of animal mistreatment and condoning animal mistreatment, a tactic which resulted in a $10 million suit against him. And the UAAR needs update for libel, slander, and invasion of privacy. This sounds like a Better Call Saul episode. The suit was finally settled by the insurer in 1994. Barker founded DJ&T Foundation in 1994, named after his late wife and mother, which has contributed millions of dollars to animal neutering programs and funded animal rescue and park facilities all over the world, over the United States. In 2004, Barker donated $1 million, equivalent to $1.6 million in 2023, to Columbia Law School to support the study of animal rights. Wow, he's very convicted of his beliefs in that regard. I respect it. And now we know. No, you're fine. I was curious too. I guess I'll deal damage. It does a little damage, just like half. Apply 2 charge. That's better, actually. Oh, I can do one more. That was the takeaway, Erogenous Jones. Can't believe he married his own mother. Yeah, very shocking. I think that's why Adam Sandler beat him up when they played golf. He was personally offended by that. I missed an earlier bit. From 1983 until his death, Barker was in a long-term relationship with Nancy Burnett, an admitted radical animal rights activist nearly 20 years younger than Barker. By mutual decision, Barker and Burnett were never married and lived in separate residences throughout their relationship. That's fair. I think you have every right to have the relationship on whatever terms that you find to be suitable for yourself and your partner. If you want to, like, Dick Van Dyke it and, like, have 2 different beds, by all means. Some people have 2 different bedrooms. It's, like, easier for various reasons in some cases. Maybe somebody snores a lot. You just want to have, like, your own private space. Your own private Idaho, even. Whatever you need. Oh my god, he's down to 1 again. Can I deal 2 electric damage once? 3. There you go. Alright, we've defeated this tiny little guy. Took his little pebble and threw it over a lake. A Ricky Lake. Are we drowning in it over here? Maybe. What's up, Donk? Oh, it's another animal. It's some sort of fox, I guess. We'll check that out later. I can only do 1 battle before my little bee is tired out. He's got to go back in his bee. I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm just like cracking jokes out of nowhere. I don't even mean to. It's just happening. As I like my bedroom super cold, most relationships I had opted for separate rooms. And that is your right. So long it is mutually agreeable. Although if your partner was like, I don't care that you want to be in a cold room. You're not gonna. You're gonna be in a hot room now. That's not very nice. I hope they didn't do that. Wait, what's the pineapple? I don't even know what that's in reference to. Something is a pineapple under the sea. Oh, the beverage. This drink of mine. It's like a pineapple coconut. It's not alcoholic. It's just juice. A super quick fermentation process on it. It's been on the desk for like an hour. What is this little guy? I can't talk to him. Seems early to sleep, but I guess whatever. Just go to sleep. I don't think I'm in any particular rush. Like, I don't think it matters how many days pass. I didn't try fishing. I wanted to get more lily pads, but then I would have had to plant some. If you were in rush, you'd have to tell us. Yeah, I'd really be holding out on you if I didn't tell you. Rowan's General Store is open. He sells tiny little generals. For the best car insurance rates online, go to the General and save some time. He sells general car insurance. Come say hi and check out our range of farming goods. I did already actually do that. Why are you telling me about this now? Let's go smelt an ingot or 2. I think I need 2. Remember, whoever smelt it dealt it. It's when the blacksmith is playing Ballatro. I don't know if that's a joke or what it is, but it's something. I said it. Furnace. Do you think Smiths are ever like, smelt my finger? No, I don't think they are ever like that, ever. Ever. Furnace. Would Bob Barker be against this kind of fur? The NAS kind? Alright, how do we do it? Or 3 or more, or wood plus coal. Okay, I want to get or 3 or more, but I want 2, so I want 6. Because 3 times 2 is 6, friends. Then I want to coal it. Coal it down. And then wait. Oh, produces 1 iron ingot every 3 hours. I assume it would use 1 coal per hour, so I'll put 2 coal. Welcome to the coal train. If Nas was a furry, he'd be Fur Nas. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, I opened my call today with Lynn. What did I say? Did you hear in Australia they've been melting down all the wallabies into a sort of a white goo, and they're calling it a kangaroo, R-O-U-X. A kangaroo. This is a beautiful little shop. I love the stained glass. She didn't react for what was slightly uncomfortably a slightly uncomfortable length of time. But we did get there in the end. I think it was that it wasn't clear because I didn't establish contact for long enough to know that my voice was being heard. Discord's funny like that. Sometimes it's like, yeah, we're not quite connected, even though it seems like we are. Just gotta give it another few moments. Kangaroo. It doesn't even make sense, because I said wallabies, and that's not what a kangaroo... You know, it's just so I could say a different word first, otherwise I give the game away at the beginning. Have I talked to this person? Oh, it's Tobin! Of course I've talked to you. You were very energetic before. Sunday's a great day for seeing friends. Talk. Joke. Disaster. I told the kangaroo joke. Okay, I told a different joke. That was better. Oh, that one was terrible. Well, I don't want to play a game with you, Tobin. Good luck beating your bell. If you let them simmer in a hot tub, they're both marsupials. That's really good, and I feel like I could make a whole Australian comedy bit off of these 2 jokes now. I'll give it some thought. Oh, you could do something with Uluru. Because there's so many things that end in R-O-O, but they're like R-O-U-X, so you still get to keep doing it. You go on. Is that sound in the game? I don't know if that was a bird or a dog. Bird dog, maybe? Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. I thought that Birdman film was going to have something to do with Harvey. It didn't have anything to do with Harvey. It was a great film. Just completely didn't know what the hell I was going to watch when I turned that on. Lynn recommended it, I think, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Honestly, if you told me to reenact or retell the story of it, I don't think I could tell you anymore. It's just gone now. Yeah, Harvey Birdman was a pretty entertaining show. I enjoyed it. I probably watched 10 or 15 episodes over the years when they'd randomly come on Adult Swim. I wouldn't really go out of my way to watch it, but it was on enough that I caught it and enjoyed it when it was on. Back in the day, I used to watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force all the time because I was that kind of guy. I even enjoyed it too. I wasn't like hate watching it. I was just into it. I don't know what I should do now. I spent all day pounding rocks again. Oh, I guess I'll go see if my furnace is done. I am Sofa King. Sofa King what? It's a great mystery. Is this person in yet? Sofa King Silly. Oh, okay. Opens at 8 tomorrow. Sorry, I forgot what time they said. Alright, come with me, bee. Such a loyal bee. It goes wherever I ask. No back talk, just straight on till morning. Alright. You're done? You're done. You're done. So I'll give you 2 ingots, and you're going to teach me how to make charms. I don't even know what those do. Oh, a guitarman. Oh, it's Paolo. Do you think I can make a broom that flies? I don't know. I would not trust it to hold my weight, I think. Yeah, have we done any mechanical tests or, like, physical tests on a broom that flies to see, like, what kind of response it has under various pressures? Is it like a magnetic kind of force? How does it respond when you push on it? Is it sturdy? Oh, he loves the joke. Oh, crushed. Well, we got a flirt and chat in. That's what's important. Or, sorry, a joke and chat. Oh, I'm too late. Alright, I guess you have a very early morning. But to be honest, clocking out at 2:30 is still a bit odd. Especially when I was about to bring you my delicious ingots. Baked you a whole tray of ingots. Right out of the furnace. Fresh and hot. Hot and fresh. Cut down a tree or something then. Take out my anger on a tree. I'm gonna have so much empty space if I don't replant this. I'll have to turn it into a proper farm up here, I guess. Or maybe I'm supposed to find my own island to settle on. I'm already down to 50. Okay, I guess that's enough. I could always go down in the dark, deep mine and pound out some metals. I remember the awkward time where I wanted to watch The King Dances and the other person thought we would be watching The Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, that's... Well, I don't know what The King Dances is, but The Emperor's New Groove is pretty silly. What's this? When did I earn this? Spirits are lower than your average spirit level run away from you. 50% chance crops drop coins when cut. Increases light radius by 50%. 5% chance to catch a treasure chest. More likely to catch silver fish quality. So I guess by doing a lot of foraging, I've unlocked a skill point, and I didn't even know that was a thing. What do you think I should get here? 50% chance of coins. I mean, that's a pretty good chance. But also the fishing one sounds pretty alright, too. Although 5% for a treasure chest is, like, pretty good odds for maybe a big payout. Let's plunder. 10% chance to check. Oh, okay, it's just an improvement. More likely to catch gold quality fish. Gold. Well, spirits, combat, archaeology, architecture, or agriculture, foraging, and social. So social would probably have something to do with that. I'm not allowed to look at the other tabs, though. Or, no, I am, actually. Sorry. I don't have a point in it, so I can't use any. Gain relationship points 5% faster. 10%, 15. Unlock Moonstone bracelet crafting recipe. Maybe that's so you could, like, marry them or something. Chatty increases chances of successful chat by 10%, can talk to villagers an extra time per day, can give an additional gift per week, increases joking chance by 10, increases flirt chance by 10. Missing dates doesn't reduce friendship. 10% chance to wake up with extra stamina. 10% chance of waking up 1 hour early. 20% chance with extra stamina. 30% chance. You get the idea. Cool. Yeah, they looked mutually exclusive. I agree. I'll go for the silver quality fish randomly, because I think that's something I'll get a lot of use out of. It seems like these ones I have to pick between. Do I want more wood, more rocks, treasure chests, better fish? Do you want moonstone quality fish? That sounds really fun. Never had a moonstone fish before. Are you guys getting bored of this? Is everybody okay? I'm just kind of running around, seeing what's up. Let's check in on my bee. How do you bee? Bee? How do I look at you, bee? Do you not have, like, a spot? Bee spot. No? There are actually some settings. Yeah, these weren't on the main menu, actually, which is kind of odd. Remember, I looked at the options menu. It was just like full screen or not full screen. English. Weird that these aren't available there. There's no... How do you, like, look at your bee? I couldn't figure out how to get back into my gemstone area, which seems to be where all the Pokemon-related tasks are. Maybe this is a mechanic I haven't unlocked yet. Kind of odd, though, that you can't, like, look at it. Sell the iron ingots at the smithy. Oh, I'm supposed to have 3. I made 2. I'm a dumb. Okay, let's go back in the hole then, I guess. Oh, no, I got plenty. If I just kind of, like, cut down a tree, I'll probably be done. Or I'll hit another rock. And have very strong hands. All this rock beating. Is the grass growing back actively? I feel like it might be. Oh yeah, for sure we'll be able to upgrade all the equipment. I just don't know all the steps for everything yet. That seems like the classic way to go about it, though. You get a better hammer, better axe, all the usuals. And again, this isn't the only island. There's, like, a lot of different islands. I've just only seen this one so far. I could actually leave on the balloon. I'm still kind of getting used to here, though. Alright, that's enough time. Or is it? What did I say? Oh, it's 1 every 3 hours. I had it backward in my head. Thought it was 3 every 1 hour. Is there any way to, like, see when it's done? I guess you just have to look at the clock. That's fine. I'll clean up the town. Surprised I can't have just, like, a lawnmower. Think of all the coins I would have gotten. Oh yeah, I never activated this. I forgot you could activate all these, so I'll get another upgrade card or whatever, right? Maybe I should take a new card? No, I really could use more upgrades, just guaranteed better cards. But I still don't know how to use them. There we go. Hey, thanks so much. Nintendo's lawyers will be in touch, says Macros86. Yeah, I'm sure they're working on it. Thanks very much for the 137 months, Macros. Hot Wheels leading the way. As is usually the case. A lifelong Quarry member. I gotta get you a plaque. Take the ingot, please. There we go. We'll go drop that off at the blacksmith. Be done with it. I wonder what the meeting would be like for, what is it, Pocket Pair. The first meeting they had with the Nintendo lawyers at the board table. Like, how awkward must that have been? Were they very polite? Like, overly polite? While they were also, like, gunning for you? Probably pretty rough. Oh, they've run out of fire flowers. Terrible news. I used them to temper steel. Oh, you gotta have fire flowers. How else would you do it? You couldn't just, like, hit flints together or something, right? If you have any spares, let me know. Sure thing. Do you want these ingots, then? Sells for 600. I hope this is how you do it. Yeah. Thanks, just in time, too. Here's another recipe for you. This is for the anvil. Anvils are useful for making protective charms, and you'll need some with all these environmental hazards. Apparently there are islands out there that set you on fire. Better you than me. That's rough. Let's joke. No! Well, 1 out of 3 is bad. Oh, I can buy the ore as well. It's a terrible deal, though. There's your reinforced stuff. It's 2,000 coins plus some copper ingots. Bigger radius, fewer swings to destroy rocks, fewer swings to destroy trees. Dig 2 holes at a time. Water 2 seeds at a time. Fewer... Oh my god, so there's an even greater one than that we can already get to. Moonstone ingots? Oh, we're getting up into the artisanal, high-grade, super hot shit. Do you need any new tools? Let me know, I'm bored. Well, there you go. The tools are here. Ready to dispense. I wouldn't say it's exactly a Stardew clone. It's got similar qualities, but it's not entirely that. It's also got Pokemon in it, and it's also got card deck building stuff in it. So it's an assortment. But I do think it mostly works, though. So I need 3 more iron ingots in order to craft charms. But now that I've got the anvil, I can do that. Man, they keep putting me through my paces on this ingot front. Alright, let's smelt them while we got them. So that's 9 and 3 coals. And that should be done in 9 hours. Cool. Have a lot of fiber. Probably more than I ought to have. Could put them in my chest. If you let go a spirit, it will start spawning in the wild. Oh. Didn't know it did that. Well, that's good. I guess. Any crops you've planted outside will wilt on the first day of a new season. That's kind of rude. Even if they're quite happy, they'll still wilt. Okay, nice, neat looking inventory. Got all my seeds grouped together. Got my bridges at the end. Should I go back to the dungeon? I guess I should sleep again if I'm gonna do that. I'll just take like a nap, like a 3-hour nap maybe. Don't have to turn in for the night yet. They need to invent some Monster Energy drinks so we don't have to go back to bed all the time. Ideally, the peach one would be a good start, but it's up to them. Does anybody know how I activate these talismans? I'm supposed to feed it to the spirit, but I don't know how to feed things to the spirit because I can't go into my medallion. Unless I can go into my medallion, and I don't know how. Doesn't seem like I can do it. I also don't know what the Moonstone does, but I think I probably want to hold on to that. Stove, cookbook, prep station, spirit bush? Glass bottle, sprinkler. Oh, that's handy. Days, weeks, months, birthdays, it's got it all. Mailbox, stone fence. Okay. Well, that's all very nice. It's not what I need, though. Oh, a decoration station would be handy, too. I need iron ingots for that. It's all about the iron ingots, really. I don't think I'm missing any keys. Is it in here somehow? Oh, it's in here. The only time you get to see it is in the hotbar. Right, I hold X now. I had to activate it from there. Alright, now we can go into here and feed the bee. Level up. You'd love... Ooh, get 2 of these. A little more base vitality would probably be pretty solid, and then 1 more armor. Or do I want another power? Not having your armor break seems really important, so I'm going to go for that. Ooh, skill melt. That's a good one. Put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile, deal 6 damage. Yeah, I'll definitely take melt plus. That'll save my life. Discard your hand, draw that many. Draw 1 card. If you draw a skill card, reduce its cost to 0. I guess that's alright. And then we're also going to feed you these talismans. So this is pick a card to upgrade. Oh, deal 2 electric damage 4 times. You draw 2 cards for 1. That seems good. I think I'll do that. Also, I'd like to feed you another talisman, please. 2 damage 4 times or 6 damage? Let's do shock plus. I was hoping for more bash-related stuff. Alright, cool. We've concluded all of our bee-related work. I feel like a fool for not realizing it was right there. Oh well. Do I have enough timber for bridges? Yeah, just make like 12 of those. That should be plenty. Oh, it's up here. Didn't seem so far away before. Wonder if I can build staircases at some point. Kinda doubt it. So what was up with that big dude standing there when I walked in and then he's just gone? Very mysterious, isn't it? There. Feel better about that now. I also want to double plank this, just for my own safety. I don't remember what the path was now. Not that. I think it was right, left. Left? Yes. Right, left, left, up. Oh, that cute little fox dog is in there. So it's different enemies each time. Also, it's getting dark while we're inside of the dungeon, which I didn't really think about. Is it going to become the darkest dungeon? Oh, you could just walk around it. Oh. What do I do with that? Can I hack away at it? Is this an axable vine? Yeah. It's quite strong. But that's alright. I've got energy. It'll bother me if I don't. I got plenty of resources. So what's all this then? Is this for fishing? Oh, it's a energy refill pond. Well, I still have to get out of here by 2 a.m. Oh, shit. That's terrifying. I don't think I can fight that. Do I fight that? Looks like I fight that, because, like, it's got a bollard next to it. Maybe I have to defeat it in order to get through the rest of the dungeon. Nobody's got time for that. I'll have to come back later. Oh, weird. It sends you to the wrong teleporter if you go backward. It should have sent me to the one closer to the flower on the wall. That one does it correctly, though. Just skips the messing around. Alright, B. Time to go home. We achieved something. Almost. Oh, I found a moonstone. They're kind of like asteroid bits in Terraria. They glow extra nice, so you can see them in the foliage. It's weird to see migrating birds down below you, isn't it? Oh, they're all over. I guess I would casually recommend that if you're going to walk around at night, you have a quick look to see if there's any moonstones about. Like, they're not that hard to find, unless I just got very, very lucky, which is possible. Maybe they're extremely rare. Yeah, okay. Probably went too far. Okay, home now, for real. Yeah, sound effects are very relaxing, aren't they? Well, I tripled my moonstone output, so that's good. We've also got more ingots to grab. Make a very sturdy sound. I could cook off one more ingot. I guess I ought to, because, like, what's the harm? I assume it'll be done when I wake up. Yeah, it's like I time traveled forward in the time in the amount of 1 second per second. So I could build an anvil now with that, if I recall correctly. Don't know if I want to build an anvil, but I have. Of course, you put it there. Or should I put it? Yeah, that's fine. I thought I left one tile behind it. I guess not. Used to craft copper charms. Oh, there's another step before we get to the charms. I don't actually still know what they do. Resist damage of varying types? Alright, I guess this is pretty useful stuff. Seems like you could invest quite a lot of time in just building up your character in one way or another. I feel like it would be a shame to just go for the copper ones when you could go for the iron. Just sounds so much better, doesn't it? Oh, I always used to do this in Minecraft, actually. You put the ingot and then you put the ore under it, so you got like a tally of what you've got ready. It gets to be a problem eventually, because your inventory is only so big. And they just keep giving you more and more items of varying types. What it was and what it is to be. That's a very poetic way of looking at it. There's lots of copper available. I think I've taken most of the iron already out. There's some sort of a fox living in this hole. But he's not an atheist, I've heard, because there's no atheists in foxholes. Or at least that's how it goes. Yeah, these are all copper. Taking all the good bits. Will I fight this animal? Boing? Oh, it's you now. Oh, there's lots more over here. Alright, fine, let's have at it. I've improved my bee. Let's see if you're up to the task. Bash my bee, I'll bash you. This is a big bash. He hit me for 2? The heck? Alright, get your armor reduced. Oh, that was dumb. I could have used melt. Oh, well. Oh, it would have been the same anyway. What am I talking about? Get bashed. End turn. I suppose if you have a particularly good draw, you'll be ahead of everything. You'll just never get hit. Deal 2 electric 4 times. Yes, please. 3 each time. Brilliant. You're gonna live by 1 again. You always live by 1. That's okay. You're gonna get a free turn next time. That is unfortunate. I suppose there are instances where I might have some card available that allows me to not take damage despite the lack of armor. Because I don't know why it even offers you a turn, right? If you're not able to ever do anything, but there's probably a reason for it. Alright. I have upgrade points to spend in my medallion. Sure. I'm game. think we up the damage base. 4344. Let's make it 4345. Oh, what do I get? Apply 2 charge. If the last card played was an attack, draw 1 card. But it's free. I do attack a lot. It's probably better than charge, which is okay. I mean, I guess charge stacks. You can put as many charges as you want on in a turn, but you lose 1 per turn, so you could do 2 in the same turn, then you'd have 3 next time. So it's an additional damage per attack. I'll take regroup. I'm not sure I've ever found any of these games that have done the swapping between varying tools thing perfectly. There's always something just slightly off or awkward about them. I guess my ideal scenario would be I literally just walk up to whatever I want to interact with and press X, and the game just gives me a contextually correct tool for it. I don't think it adds anything having to select the tool each time when you have to do it hundreds and thousands of times over the course of many hours. I mean, it also doesn't make a huge difference, and I'm not exactly losing sleep over it either, but it just seems like one of those little bits of friction that just sort of could be not friction if they wanted it to be. It's probably the strongest anyone's ever felt about that particular topic. Yeah, control plus click to use the right tool. That would be ideal. Oh, what the hell's that? Some kind of oven. But it's guarding a chest. It's seen me. I had to get what was in the chest. Oh, I didn't know you could just run away from it. I didn't get the blueprint. One more try. Oh! Oh, okay. If you get the blueprint, you're screwed. Chimney! Oh, that's a good name. Well, hopefully I can handle a chimney. It's got 4 armor, though. That's pretty cool. Well, we've got to bash it first. That doesn't count as a skill card. Okay, I don't know what a skill card is, I guess. Apply to charge. It's something I can do for free. Don't bash the bee. Disrespectful. Oh, perfect. Just what I needed, a melt card. With the power to melt. Does that count as an attack? Guess not. Today I tilled. Deal 9 damage, please. Done. Yes. Deal 2 electric 4 times. Go. And 1 more for the road. Perfect. Okay, I've defeated the chimney. I found a loot earth spirit egg. And I gained 11 XP. Not as much as I thought it would be. What was my blueprint? Did you see what it said? We got another kind of gemstone. Really like that. Place in a nest in an empty stall. Will hatch in several days. Can be placed in the spirit barn. Okay. Don't know about the spirit barn, but we'll learn. Then... Can I see what I got the blueprint for? Oh, it's this. Sprinkler. Waters 8 adjacent tiles every morning. That's very handy. Oh no, what's this? It's another plant pot thing. I get some distance, you'll forget about me. As if I'm Dre. I found a glass bottle. Oh, I got stuck on the chest. I don't think I could actually run around the back like that. I found a punchy pot. Plentiful punches. Bash the bee. Everybody's so eager to bash the bee. They should stop doing that. Sure. One of them's not going to be disabled from the stun, and they're going to come after me, I bet. Don't know when it'll happen, probably later on. No big deal. Found a loot of a flax flower. That was a glass bottle this time. Yep, pretty much what I expected. Stores liquids. Why does it have to be glass, though? Couldn't it be anything else? Couldn't be ceramic? Who's there? It's you again. Like I'm always dealing with you. You stay out of it. I think I've harvested all of the iron out of here now. This mine is tapped. These pipes are clean. As a very wise man once said. Oh. I guess I'll bash this rock so I can get out. That wise man, Pauly Shore. He, like, super sucks now, right? Isn't he one of those guys? Would a community-owned mine be an ours? I think I tried to make that joke earlier, but I did it so poorly that it didn't come out in a discernible way. It's a decent joke, though. Oh, wow, that little rock had a lot in it. Just clearing the entryway for next time, if there ever is a next time. Okay, you're done. You're done. My little bee's getting so strong. Just a little bee. He's actually a pretty big bee, to be fair. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's so early. Maybe I'll get another skill point or something. We're bashing so many rocks. It's funny they give you skill points and stuff that you don't even realize you're progressing at all. Like, you'll know it when you see it. What's this? Twitch is telling me something. I've got a little red 1. Have a great content idea for TwitchCon. Submissions are now open. I do, actually. I want to make a scientifically accurate dragon MMO. And maybe I could get a panel together to talk about that. I'm sure I could go for at least 3 hours. Hey, I'm not sure if I told you this, but I put in a community chest in my shop. People put things they don't need in there from time to time. They should say, like Animal Crossing. So you should pop by sometimes and see if there's anything in there you might put to use. Sorry, what shop is that? Rowan. I forget where you are, Rowan. Are you... I think you're this one. Oh, wow, it's brimming. Brimming with this one lure. Okay, well, I guess I'll take all of them, thank you. I also have an egg. Dragons have never scientifically existed, so we'll... Excuse me? Dragons have never existed? What kind of thing is that to say? Are you some kind of dragon denialist? I don't think the dragons would appreciate that kind of thought. Just imagine. Imagine the treasure hoards that they kept. Most people hate Wednesdays, but I think they're all right. I know somebody that hates Mondays, but it's just because he misses John. Talk. Joke. You love it. Please give me a half a heart eventually. Oh, it's never gonna happen. You're so difficult to charm. Maybe I should build her a charm. Can I do a fishing off of here? Oh, okay. I didn't know it would work like that. So I can do a fishing from, like... Oh. Huh? Do it off the bridge? Yeah. That's better. Will they see, like, a shadow, or will the bobber just go down? The bobert? There it is. What do I do? Oh, keep it on the fish for as long as possible. I see. This is like that Mario Party spot the hidden person game in the shadow with the spotlight. What did I catch? Oh, a rabbit. I found a bunny fish. It was a silver one, too. It's a silverfish. Of all the things, to catch a rabbit. Didn't expect that. Big result, though. It also has a plus-shaped tail for some reason. I'll look into that soon. I just want to see what options we get from the fish world. What do we get? Oh, it's a fish! Gold quality. Very nice. Funny fish have long rabbit-like ears. Nobody knows why. It's the better to hear you with. These fish can live for centuries and exude a calming aura. Cool. I want a fish that exudes. Alright, you're going into my box. And then maybe into my belly? I don't know. What do you do with fish? You eat them, I guess. They're just little guys. Why do you have to eat them? You know what would be a horrible thing to learn is, like, have a completely full understanding of what level of consciousness fish operate on. You think about the implications, all of the years of treating fish the way that we have, and then we find out that actually they're like, please don't eat me. They're just thinking in fish thoughts, and then we're just like, nah, gonna gobble you now. And like, oh... I'm disappointed at that. That would be really, really sad. Isn't that what How Fish is Made was about? I thought that was about how to make fish to go in the tin. Also, it was about if fish go to heaven or hell, I think, which was also a very odd question. It depends which tube you go in, mostly. Imagine Christian stigma so strong that even the fish are worried about it. They're losing sleep. In the shallows, they're sitting there going, have I acted appropriate to the will of God? What if I am judged for my transgressions? Have I considered original sin? And then the crab would just be like, dude, it's not that deep. You're a fish. Like, relax. Hello? Have I I've never been in here. This is a museum, I guess. This is Zed. Oh, hello. You must be that new alchemist everyone's talking about. Yeah, I must be. I've always wanted to see an alchemist's regalia in real life. I'll show you my regalia, all right. Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Zed. I run the Science Center. You should drop by when you've seen a few spirits. I'd love to talk research with you. Oh, before I forget, one more thing. It just so happens that I was recently awarded a grant to study the spirits that inhabit the outer islands. I'm glad that they're not awarded grunts. That would be a strange thing. It's pretty dangerous work, and let's just say I'm more of a labs kind of scientist. So if you're up for it, I was thinking we could help each other out. I need you to tame a spirit, any spirit. I'm not picky. No, you're Zed. You see, I can't do the dangerous fieldwork like you can, but I can handle the boring academic bits, so you want to do the paperwork. As a thank you, I'll have Paolo draw up some blueprints for a spirit barn, which you can use to house spirits. And you'll get credit on the paper, too. Alright, sure. Spirit research. I've banished a few. I've not tamed many at all. How did I do? Thank you. I'll analyze the data and send you a letter if I find something interesting. Keep up the good work. Talk. Joke. Terrible joke. Chat. Joke again. Yeah, it landed. Okay, bye. Can I go upstairs? Okay, gotta be friends to go in their bedroom. That's the rules. It would just be anarchy if you could just go in anybody's bedroom. I think once you see the bed, you're married. And that's how it works. Like, it's like a Medusa for beds. Except the Medusa, instead of stones, is marriage. It's a stone on your finger, I guess. There we go. Dink and also plink. Makes you hard? I thought marriage makes you soft because you're loved. Over time, it kind of wears away at the hard edges. I feel like making cloth now. I have 15 cloth. There you go. Done. Cell crate, furnace, decoration. I should probably see what this is all about. It only takes 1 ingot. What kind of decorations might I plan on? I'll keep all my work stuff over here, I guess. Bed, sleepy zone, folding chair, not good under pressure, sunbathing lounge chair, the floaty, and a tube. Okay, so that's that. Oh, none of these are available yet? Okay. Then we got a grill. In-ground pool. You need dream drops for that. And I don't know what distance those are available from. The chili berry is available. Oh, beach towel. It's 15 cloth. I just made that. You get a window. That's good. A whittle wall. It's just a baby. Don't like that. Item frame. Needs sea glass. Beach blankie. Beach not included. A wreath rug for your feet. A tiki torch? I'll let the white supremacists get those. Big bucket and shovel. Umbrella. A taro decoration. Near and dear. Good one. Big star like you. That's just wood. Alright, well, that's like an okay amount of decorations. Seems like we're going to probably have a much larger house eventually, and it might not even fit in this location after a bit. I'm not sure if it physically expands. It probably would, right? The outside would just get bigger. I'll have to move somewhere else. I don't know how that's going to work once we get, like, a much larger house, but then we don't want to live on this island anymore. This island Earth. Maybe we can transfer our house somehow. I don't know. We'll leave that for tomorrow's problems. I kind of like the idea of just, like, fixing up this area a lot, but I guess that's not very fun to explore then. It's not a very big island, as you've seen. We've already looked at it. I think they said there's like 70 islands. It was on the Steam page. I think they threw a number out there. It was like 70 or 100 or some crazy number. I'm assuming they're of varying sizes and shapes, like fish. So maybe this one is of average size, and maybe some are much smaller. It's fine if they are. I'm sure there's discoveries all over. It's 1440. I think I had one more ingot left, yeah. I'm going to sleep one more time, and then I'm going to jump on my balloon and see if it takes me somewhere, or how that works. There's also DLC for this, but it's like, I think it's mostly items. I don't know that it's like additional content beyond cosmetic stuff. I think they were like $4 a piece. There's 2 of them. And there was that free beach one that you saw me have the beach blankets in the pool and all. I don't know where is a good spot. Oh, I haven't even made a balloon, have I? I just know that I can make one. I already own... Oh, it's a tool. Right. So how does this work? It says, travel between islands and over gaps and dungeons. Travels in the direction you're facing during takeoff. Not the fastest or safest way to fly, but gets the job done. So can I see another island? Or do I just kind of hope for the best? How does this work? So say I jump off from here. I can drop. There's a fall button. Looks like the map is going to continue to expand outward. Over 70 spirits, 100 islands, ProcGen world, dozens of items and vehicles. There's vehicles. I guess this is a vehicle. Over 300 decorations. Oh, is there something on the map? This seems like a sketchy idea. Hold on tight. How far could we have to possibly go before we find another island? It can't be that long. Oh no, what if I pass right by one? Why? Game pause. I didn't touch it. Oh. I could unpause it, but I didn't pause it. Oh, I can actually affect my flight path slightly. I didn't realize. I thought it was just trapped. So there was an island there, I just missed it. I don't think I can go back to the left, though, so I'm kind of just going to catch the next one. Yeah, I thought it was just a straight shot only. Looks like water ahead. Just suspended on nothing. How mysterious. Oh god, there could be a giant gelatinous eye in the center. Watch out. I had that happen once. I had to shoot it with an arrow. And then I was just slam, slam, spit, and then you shoot. But that was the treasure chest later. Looks like we made it to Treasure Island. Beautiful. There we go. Crafted balloon. Left the island. Got ourselves some cattails. New type of wood. New card? Let's take a new card. Always take the lily pad. I could build bridges over that, or I could do the balloon. I want to see if this is different wood if I chop it. But then I'll be running out of energy. Oh, I'm very low on energy already. There's a sandcastle, dude. Look at him. Sand Crashel. Oh, he's dropped an HP rain on himself. That's mysterious. So how do I, like, capture one again? Feed to wild spirits during battle to tame them. How do I feed an enemy? If I try to give an enemy food, it usually won't care. Oh, alright, let's bash him for a while. We'll see what happens. I'm assuming he'll gain plus 12 back in health once I do that damage. It's like a one-time restore or something. Oh, no, it's just at the beginning of turn. Oh, please tell me that's not 12 heals individually. That's nuts. I think that is what it is, though. I'll charge first. I'm never going to be able to kill him at that rate. We'll see if there's like a maximum to it. Sure. Does it go to full? Not quite. That's still pretty wild to have 12 heals. That's like a 3 times kindled bonfire. In the event that I did this in the wrong order and I did this one first, that still wouldn't finish it, so you gotta do it the other way. Draw one card if you draw a skill card. I guess we'll hope it's a skill card. Oh. So what happens if you bash something with 0? It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I thought. And he's full. This better be a one-time deal that he can get this 12 heals thing. Because if he gets another 12 heals, I'm out. Not interested at that point. Let's deal 2 electric damage 4 times, please. That's not bad. Deal 5. Now, let's end our turn, because I thought I had one more to go, and I don't. Big bite. Oh my god, he sounds like biting through an apple. I'll try breaking his armor first, and then see if I can try capturing him then. Jax the Axe, you've made it backs for your 2nd year. Thank you very much for that, Jax. Yaha, indeed. In fact, if I collect this spirit, I will name it after you. That's the right thing, right? Feed the flax flower. Yeah. Tame it. Oh, we can't feed it while it's dizzy. Oh, that's the opposite of how I thought that would work. I need it to not be dizzy then. Well, I'm sure the lower I can get it, the better. Oh, these are so weak. 2 damage, that's it? Well, it's better because it's dazed, at least. So now even with the +9 or whatever, it'll still not be too tremendous. We're whittling it down. Okay, my turn. Feed. Flax flower. Oh, do I have to keep feeding it multiple times? Tame +10. Oh. It's like that, is it? Alright, I guess I'll just use all of my turn to feed it. Let's see, it needs 1 more. This is how you get killed. Yeah. Maybe. Oh my god, it has 17 now. Oh my god. Who on earth would bother? Are you... tame? Yes. My first catch. Would you like to keep them or let them go? I'd like to add them to my medallion, please. Spirit level is too high. Oh, didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I'll move them to the science center for now, I guess. Good deal. I got 2 levels off of it, and 1 of my flax flowers back. Well, I appreciate them telling me about that. Oh yeah, I was gonna chop down this tree and see if it's, like, new wood. No, it's just regular old wood. That's cool. Balloon. What's the thing to not fall asleep? Stone fruit. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. Oh, can't fly here. Place bridges to... I thought they said before, if you are afraid of flying, you can place bridges, but, like, you could always fly, too. Alright. That seems problematic. Like, you could get stuck here, then. Unless I can fly off to the left, maybe. What if there's not enough wood? I guess they know what they're doing. Oh, Moonstone? Love that. Probably gonna be another critter on here, right? Looks like that's the end of the island. Oh, there's a beach ball. I don't really want to fight you. I'm a little bit worried about that. Awkward bridge spot. Can't be placed there. Oh. What the hell is that? I'm afraid of that. I don't want it. Oh god, they're everywhere. It's turning into a freaking Gantz situation. I put a rock in front of the dungeon, so you gotta fight him. Potentially. There's like an extra solid rock as well. What is that guy? So imposing. So we saw him in the first dungeon, and then he just disappeared. Oh, he's blocking things. They're all locked at the moment. I guess I need some kind of ability to get through here, or never mind, it's just a button. Need to put something on the button, I guess. Oh. Okay, it's day out now. I think what we'll do is... There, he's gone too. He's gone. They all leave. We'll just, like, teleport home, because I think I have a button for that. No, don't get me, beach ball. They don't know how to go over bridges. They're not very bright. What button was it? I have a thing. The flute. Once per day. Ah, so that's the trick. It's a very alpha beach ball. Notice that as well. So when I used the whistle on this island, it just took me to this island. I was like, what's the point of that? I thought we were going to get warp gates. And maybe we will. But at the moment, it's just to get you home when you've had a long day out. Such as this. And we also got another treasure map. But I don't know what it's in reference to. I guess you gotta find that place. So this map will potentially keep scaling out, I suppose, as we float around. Seems like there might be quite a lot of islands. Oh, there's a little guy there. We tamed our first spirit, so that's something. I think our friend in the lighthouse or whatever down at the bottom, the observatory, would probably be quite thrilled with that. Yeah, so the next step is, I guess, you just kind of launch in every direction and see what you'll find, because that's an island, that's an island, that's an island, that's an island, that's an island. And on you go. Oh. I've only saved once at the start, right? Cool. Alright, I'm going to call it there. That was a very lovely session of Moonstone Island. Quite happy with this game, actually. It's relaxing without being too calm. I didn't even engage with the farming aspect, but that'll be a whole thing. It seems like there's systems in every direction, and potentially some fun mysteries as well to figure out. The creatures seem to be pretty cute without being cloyingly, annoyingly cute. I mean, I guess some of them are a little bit that, but there's some weird ones too, and I like that. I guess you don't customize your character because they're in the title screen, so I guess they just are that character, which is fair enough. She's the alchemist, of course. Yeah, I would recommend this. If you like what you see, you can pick it up on Steam or Epic Games Store, for that matter, if you're interested. I think this was on the Humble Bundle a couple or a month ago. That's why I have it. But it seems like a pretty solid game all in all. I'd be happy to just wander around more in that. Might even do it if I'm feeling particularly listless. I'm glad I checked it out. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Alright, I'll see you next time, friends. Thanks for streaming with me tonight. I hope you have a good rest of your evening.